Alright, G, you shit bastard. Why's form been so shite?
I mean, come on. Mark, come on. Have you not seen how unlucky we've been? Look at how many chances we've had. How many one-on-ones does Norwood need? How many one-on-ones does Alabi need? The tactics are working. I don't care what you say, because at the end of the day, we're creating more chances than the opposition. We're just not being clinical. What more do you want me to physically do when we're actually creating the chances and we're just not scoring?
Well, you little fat get. You best pull your finger out, mate. 10 points, 5 games. No excuses, pal. Fail, and I'll replace you with Gary fucking Lineker.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 7 of Turmoil at Tranmere with me, GeeW FM. And first of all, I just need to say, so interesting times ahead. But also, what I also need to say is, you have to bear with us a second. You might want to go ahead maybe a minute or two, because I'm going to be reading like a long list that I've got here, like written down there. So I'm going to read pretty much all this lot because there's a lot to cover. Some important information as well as like some like thanks and stuff like that. So I'll start off with, first of all, thanking Bood for helping out with the voices again. It's greatly appreciated, mate, and obviously check him out. But otherwise, I just want to say massive thanks to everyone as well, for all the support of this series so far. Even though things haven't been going that well, I've been getting a hell of a lot of likes and comments and views. It's been greatly appreciated, it really has. I've tried doing it, so I've got an episode out every single day, and obviously I didn't get it out yesterday. I was hoping to get 7 days in a row, just to try and see if that is genuinely the reason why I haven't been getting any growth, because my consistency has been my biggest weakness. That's what I've tried to do this week. I've tried to get myself a bit of a head start and see how it fared. And it seemed to have grown quite a bit, really. I think I've gained like 13 in a week subs, and it's taken me about a month to get 13 subs. So it shows like the difference there. So I'm quite buoyed by that. So I'm going to hopefully try and do that, which brings me on to the next point, which is from now on, I'm going to try and do the episodes Monday to Friday for FM. 18 FM18. It used to be 17, of course, and as it stands, it's obviously Turmoil at Tranmere. Moving on to other avenues. If you haven't noticed already, I've been doing some streaming on Twitch with BigHerbtheNerd, DeludedGoat, formerly known as Ben DPB, and Ollie Plays. Mainly, there's a couple of others like Just Mike Plays have chipped in a couple of times, as has Mattinho Got Game. All great channels, obviously check them out as well. Leave a link in the description below if my memory helps me out and lets me remember. But yeah, they're all great channels as well, and we basically called ourselves the Collab Crew. And yeah, I'm not 100% sold on it, if you can tell, but I'm happy to go along with it for now. I can't think of anything better, so if I can't think of it better, then it's tough shit. But yeah, Twitch Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock. We're playing not doing FM. We're doing other games like, you know, so far we've done like Rocket League, Fortnite, and Dead by Daylight. Now these games might not be your cup of tea, but who knows? Maybe just listening in on us in our Discord chat, you know, while we're playing the game, it might be worth a laugh. Hopefully we'll see you join us at some point. But yeah, Wednesdays 8 o'clock. Every week. That's what we've done. We've done it for the last 3 weeks so far since we started it, and we've done it every week, every time so far. So we haven't missed any weeks. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and hopefully as well, if you do go and sub to the other guys, that'd be greatly appreciated if you could just see them, because the channels, like I said, will be in the description below. Just say on one of the comments on the latest video, just say I sent them over there. It'd be nice to see like the community helping each other out, sort of thing, like, you know, FM community as it seems to be called these days. But yeah. Other little bits of news, I've got the Fail of the Week series that's going to come soon. That will probably be going up on Saturdays, not this Saturday, probably the week after. I'm quite tied up this weekend with a few bit of like family business, if you like. Not really business, but you know, family happenings. It's coming towards Christmas, isn't it? So you know what I mean. So that's coming up soon, and then eventually maybe on a Sunday evening, like 9 or 11, I might be starting to stream the lead save again, so carrying it on. Again, not this Sunday, probably the week after. Potentially linking up with perhaps BigHerbtheNerd. Not necessarily, well, we won't be on the same save, but we'll just be chatting to each other while we're playing our saves. If that's something you might be into, go ahead and check us out. Oh, and by the way, the link to the Twitch is twitch.tv/GW_FM. You'll find us there. So leave us a cheeky little follow as well. It'd be greatly appreciated as well. But really, you want to know what's been happening here, don't you? After the jibber jabber. Sorry it's gone on for so long. But yeah, you want to know how we've been getting on. I'm a golden god, apparently. Something to do with luck, perhaps. You joined us last time, it was Macclesfield, and we lost 2-1. We tried like a little bit of a difference of like using full circles, and it didn't work, and it fell spectacularly. But we went back to Maidstone, or we had a home game against Maidstone, who were second in the league, and we went back to the original tactic, and we managed to win 2-1. So I thought, oh, right, we've beaten second at league, maybe this is the turning point. Went to Woking, got beat. That were the team who, beginning of the season, we beat them, game crashed, replayed it, lost. So we had a revenge thing. It didn't work for some reason against them. So after the Woking game, we got called into a board meeting. Despite beating Maidstone 2-1, who were second, don't forget, second. They weren't happy. They said that basically we're playing shite. Why is it happening? I said, oh, it's because I knew you were going to give us more time. They ended up saying, that's fair enough, but it's not an excuse. So I said, tell me what you want me to do apart from that, you know. And they basically said 10 points out of 15 would be sufficient. So I said, right, well, I've got really no choice, have I really? I've got to take it on for the sake of the series. So, like I said, hopefully, I came into these games hopeful that we could do something with these games. Unfortunately, we had Torquay first, which, as you can see, we won 4-1. However, I did make some changes to the tactic. Not really major changes, more like individual instructions, and I told both wingers and the box-to-box midfielder to shoot less often. And it seems to have maybe been effective based on what you see here. It coincided with two things to do with Torquay anyway. It was a revenge game. He beat his first game of the season. And I told him that, reminded him that Ronan Keating scored. Sorry, I said it was Ronan Keating. It was actually, apparently, his nephew, I think it was. It was FM Devon who told us that. So thank you very much for that knowledge, mate. It really surprised me. I didn't know that. I just thought, just some guy with the same last name. But yeah, Ronan Keating scored. And I just reminded him that a member of Boyzone scored passes, and it was enough to G them up to destroy them 4-1. Also, as well, at this point, I got told, I'm part of like a group on Twitter to do with all the content creators, and Kegman Plays said, oh, just try and praise every little thing. I was asking for a little bit of help. And he said, even if I've got like 7.2s and stuff like that, just give a bit of praise. I've pretty much praised everyone here. One or two of them, yeah, I didn't think I played that well. Don't know what accent is, but anyway. But most of them took it really well, and it seemed to push them on, because obviously it was against Ashton United. Ashton United are like a lower league side, the one that's not playable unless you download the extra things. I want to say there might be in a division below us, but I can't remember exactly. But we beat them 3-1 anyway, regardless. We went 1-0 down. I thought, hey, up here we go. And Andy Mangan got a brace, got one just before half time, one just after. That was enough to see us win 3-1. 8.8. Praised him to the hilt. Thought it was awesome. Told him it was that. Made his ego, his head massive. Right? And then he decided that, I'm not getting enough first team football. So, and you didn't play me enough last time. So I'm not happy. So I'm having to try and sell him. And it looks like he could be heading to today's opponents, actually, Guiseley. Then we went away to Sutton and we got a 2-0 win thanks to an own goal and a Jack Dunn goal in the second half. That was fantastic. And then lastly, we had don't know what that was. Two penalties against AFC Field. Never know how to say this. I used to say Flied for ages. I don't know why. Because when you look at it, it's clearly FYL. But anyway, fuck your life, apparently. But yeah, it was a very tight game. Really congested. Not many chances. But we had two penalties. Lionel Cole did his father proud by missing a penalty. And then Jay McKevely, the defender, showed him out, was done a bit later on. And fortunately, we held on. Not without being a bit nervous. I think they hit the bar straight after, which was a bit scary. Next up, though, after all this, and hopeful of getting the 3 points to make us cement us positioned as managers still, because we are 11th in the league at the minute. And we've got Guiseley, who a team I managed on FM18. It was my very first team that I did on YouTube, but it was when I was a complete and utter unknown as opposed to just a complete unknown. And yeah, I like Guiseley. They're local to the team I support, Leeds, and they've got Kevin Cooper as manager with a tactical knowledge of 8. It's not actually that bad, to be fair, for this level. The key man is Tyler Frost, on loan from Reading. He is a winger who is quite quick. Physicals are very good, to be fair. And yeah, his mentals around 9, averaging around a 9. and his technicals are probably the same, I would say. And then finally, before we get into today's game, I will show you the league table. As you can see, we are 11th. We're still a distance off the top. We're never going to make up 20 points in a million years. We've got to hope for playoffs, and we're only 5 points off. So, if we can get this win today, and who knows, Barrow and Wrexham maybe lose, and even Ebbsfleet to some degree, because we've only got 2 goals less than them. We might get to 8th, which is it's like uncharted territory for us. Since like the second game of the season or whatever it was. Well, maybe not. So we got 6th, as high as 6th one time. But anyway, let's get into today's game. Right, so the teams for today's game, we are minus Dunn and Devante Jacobs through to injury. Dunn's out for about 5 weeks, I think it was, and Devante Jacobs for about 2 weeks. We've got Davis in goal, we've got Grandison at right back, Buxton at left back, with McKevely partnering the Hound, as I mentioned before, in middle of defence. We've got Wallace partnering Kirby. Wallace have been toured into the club's Darren Anderton, the sick note, if you will. We've got Barney on the left, we've got Green on the right, with Cole playing in the middle because of a shortage of attacking midfield centres because every single one of them is injured. And then Alabi up top on his own. We do have Maxed against us in goal, with Brown at right back, Matty Downing of Leeds, I want to say that is. At left back, Paul McKay in centre back from Leeds, and partnering Young in the middle of defence. Got Thompson in a defensive midfield role with Kevin Hurst and Alex Pervert, again formerly of Leeds. Callum McFadzean, formerly of Sheffield United, I want to say. Frost, the man highlighted before, and Correa, I want to say it is, up top on his own. Yeah, there might as well just be like Leeds' like reserves as reserves. So yeah, that's what it is. Something like that. Anyway, this is a big game. We need to win. We need to get those all important 10 points. A point is enough to hopefully get the board off us back. So, where our form is first. So I'm going to say that. I expect to show them why we are first. Let's get all these highlighted. Let's get them G'd up for this game. Passionately, I have faith. 2 people, get in. Let's kick some ass. Let's chew some bubblegum and get those 3 points. Right, so we're going from left to right. Come on, boys. We've got to win this. The little change seems to have worked somewhat. And again, I'm still doing that, the passing to space change, if it needs it. Like in the last game, it was quite a dire game, really. The first half, I think there was only 3 chances each. And none of them on target, and it just ended up passing to space. We did create a few more chances, got a couple of penalties because of it, and as a result we won 1-0. But carefully back to our goalkeeper, Davis. It's a long kick forward towards Alabi, brings it down superbly, loses out to Paul McKay, and how is Correa not offside? Looks like he's going to score though. There it is, 1-0 down. Raul Correa, and how was he not offside? Please someone explain to me how he's not offside here. Long hoof. Who? Just, it looks like he's about 15 yards offside, something like that, and then Saturday night. That's what it looked like, kind of. Maybe not. And then he can clear away. No, can he lose it? He squares it straight to Wallace, though. Sick note himself. Just might as well just said, yeah, perfect. Just have it, mate. Cheers. Correa's on the ball now. Cheeky little back heel to Frost. Frost now. Coolly goes down the wing. Oh my god. It's all going Pete Tong. Got nerves because we're on camera. Because we know we're only 1 point away from the safe haven of not being sacked. It's disgusting. 1 man to find in the box. We've not even created a chance, man. What the friggin' hell's going on? Creating chances for days and then all of a sudden, no one else. Let's kick someone's ass. Correa, get chuffing smashed, son. I mean, yes, I know the circles aren't green, as you know, Billsig was mentioning, so that people overlook it. And yeah, fair enough. You want to get them as close as possible, but if you're only working with what you've got, I mean, our guy's got 2 players in the middle. 2 players in the middle. 1 guy in between. He finds that 1 man because he is Andy Cole's son, and he must hate me because I'm a Leeds fan. But anyway, come on, guys. We need to start creating some chances, man. I've got like arguably the best back line and midfield I could probably provide. Centre midfield, that is. And, you know, fucking... Alright, Alabi. I know I was bad-mouthing you, like, but you didn't have to chuffing break the net. Chuffing hell. Right strike. Yeah, we always had it here. And you know, all of a sudden, there's a slight chance of pulling this back to 2-2. Kirby fed it through for Alabi. Nice needless spin for no reason. And then, yeah, powered it home. Right, so Hurst has a free kick. Whips it in. It's headed wide. I thought it was going to be a penalty for a second. So that was dreadful, really, in retrospect. I'm going to be angry. I'm going to be aggressive. Come on, show a bit of desire, because you look like a load of gimps, if you ask me. Hound, you are playing shite, mate. That is absolutely disgusting. I'm not happy. Right, second half underway. Give them a rocket up their ass. Hopefully it will propel them into their net, and we'll not see Korea score at the other end, or find like one man against 10 or whatever. Right, I've had enough of Green. He's playing shite. I'm going to put Norwood. He played a game on the right hand side a couple of weeks back. Well, a couple of games back, should I say, and did alright. Scored a goal and got an assist. I'm hoping for a similar sort of reaction. And he was unhappy recently, but now he's happy. So anyway, Alabi's sent through. Alabi, one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, come on, this is what I mean. I know he's not left-footed, but he had all the goal to aim for. He can't pass it straight to him. He didn't even smash it like his last chance. He passed it casually, you know, a little cheeky. Have a 1-2 with keeper. Kirby, never going to score. I don't think we've scored a single free kick this season. We've had quite a few, to be fair. But yeah, it's the pressure is on. We need a result. We need a result. Absolutely love it if Man U get beat, but I'd also love it if we got an equaliser. Right, last chance saloon, I think, here. I'm going to change this to fluid and see if it makes, to flexible, and see if it makes a difference. I'm also going to make some changes. Alabi, do I have anyone for the right wing? I do, I suppose, yeah. Cole can go out wide, Noah can go up top. Alabi, I know he's playing well, but he missed that chance, which is really pissed me off. And then Noah Byrne can play that, choose an advanced playmaker. We've got quite a little bit of depth, to be fair. Let's confirm. Real difference for us, mate. Come on, you can do it. Right, here we go. Buxton. He's going to throw it into the penalty area, and Norburn's just going to score. Oh. Look at that, man. What's all that about? It just ping balls off everyone and casually goes through from Axted. Just, you know, grateful. Just go, yeah, cheers, pal. Piece of piss. Kirby loses out to Hatfield, another former Leeds man, but then wins it back, and Cole smashes it for Norwood. Come on, is this the moment? Norwood! On his favoured right foot. Favoured right foot. That's why he's been getting dropped. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? And then look, he's going to score, don't even need to look. Oh well, I don't know what this pose is like, but I actually thought they were going to score, but maybe it's a let-off. Got HEI, never mind. So those tears welling up. Hurst, headed away by Wallace. It's so tense, is this, man. I'm clutching on to I'm holding on by me, you know, the skin of my teeth and the hair of my nuts. Norwood! Oh my God! Have you not seen? I mean, words fail me. Alright, the last change we can actually do is bring on Hughes for Wallace. Probably not going to do a thing, but oh well, it'll be right. I have faith. I don't really, but you've got to tell him what they like to hear, don't you? There's a highlight though. Come on, boys. Injury time winner. Calling it, not winner. Equaliser. Calling it now. Buxton Square. That's a dangerous ball. Kirby. Cole. First time ball. Norwood's in behind again, but it's on his weaker foot. Can he get onto his right foot? No, he can't. He couldn't put it over the bar again. How are these not clear-cut opportunities, boys? How? Just how? 3 minutes of injury time to go. Can we get that one last elusive chance? No, let me look, it's just over the top. No, it's in every time. It's like Jermaine Beckford. He needs about 500 chances before he puts it over the bar. It was going oh so well. So well. These are 21st in the table, boys. 21st in the table. You know, we've beaten teams far better than these. Even in the last couple, I thought that we're just going to go in and just, like, you know, just say, you know, up yours, G, you know, but anyway. What can you say to that? What can you say to that? All I can say is unlucky, because we've created the chances. I mean, Norwich, come on. And I had several chances and I got a 6.1. No news so far. I'm just going to press it once, just in case they're going to, like, you know, trick me and say, actually, you're going to get sacked if you just lose a game. We've got a game in 2 days. Unfit team now against a team that's going to want revenge against us. It's going to be hard, but I feel like I'm going to have to live comment, aren't I? Yeah, but we're going to have to come back for that because it's important, and it's also Lionel Cole's last game as well before his contract is up. By the way, I tried to sign Dunn on a further contract because he's clearly our best player, and he thinks that our ambitions don't match his. Right, so the pressure is on. Not the result we wanted. Hopefully you enjoyed it regardless. Obviously, don't forget to check out everyone I mentioned at the beginning of the video and everything else as well. You know, check out the Twitch streams. If you're into it, if you're not, it's fair dues. I'm just trying to throw it out there. If you want to catch up on us, catch up with us on Twitch, have a bit of a chinwag on the old chat. Obviously, I'll be speaking, but yeah. But anyway, hopefully you can join us for the next episode, which is going to be against AFC Fylde away from home. It's a no-lose game, as in that we can't lose. If we lose, the series could be over. It's series defining. I think this could be. It could well be a turning point. I'm just glad we won these games beforehand to give us the chance, but hopefully you have enjoyed regardless. If you have, why not go ahead and press that like button. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Hope you can join us for the next one, as mentioned, against AFC Fylde, or Field, how we pronounce it. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye. Nervy times.